Hi everyone, my name is Marcia Ribeiro and I will talk about people management in the workplace based on my experiences. Nowadays I realize how important this skill is for engineers. I intend to talk about the viewpoint in two perspectives about managing people, for the leaders, engineers, and for managing co-workers. As I have been in these two positions and I am quite sure that most of you have been too. At the end of this presentation, I hope that we can answer the question, what should I take into account when I manage a team? Well, what does the company expect from us? To make profits, to reduce costs, to talk about risk-taking. As the leader of the maintenance sector, I was responsible for analyzing the cost of the maintenance of many machines and trucks and make reports to my director. We can see some benefits to be in charge. Being in this position gives us knowledge about quality control, procedures and policies, prepare presentations, reports, training, develop relationships with people that are very different than you, the team, directors, suppliers, customers, network in general. Expand our vision, putting us out of our comfort zone. Now, if a person becomes a leader, it doesn't mean that they know how to lead. What are the types of leadership? Autocratic, which the leader imposes through fear and authority, leaving no opening for the employee to express himself. Liberal, the one that the leader is very liberal and usually lets each one do what they want, showing no control to the team. And democratic, the leader makes everyone work towards a common goal, takes into account the opinion and some ideas of the team. The question should not be which leader do you believe you are, but which one your co-workers say you are. Sometimes our point of view maybe is not the one that we expect. So let's talk about what we face when we are part of a team. What we always expect from our manager? Okay, we know that the leader is different from one from another, but all of them need to have and provide things for the team. Motivation is on the top list. We hope that our leader can be always motivating us. Listening, we want the leader that can listen to us, one that wants to know our opinion. There is an amazing tool used by many people all over the world called brainstorming, where we share ideas. Most of the cases, some employees know the problem, and as they are dealing with it every day, probably they have the easier solution. We expect it to be training in a new function. Training is very important because they prepare us to start an activity. I faced many functions without any training. For example, I was the key user of the SAP software and I attended meetings with key users from other areas. However, I had to learn how to use this software by myself. Lastly, we want leaders that can give us feedback from our job. Not just us, but also the leaders must know how to face constructive criticism. Not all of us are prepared for this. It can be hard to hear that your ideas are naive or outdated. Can you see that all of the things that I've mentioned here are related to one essential keyword, communication? Communication helps us to know more about the people around us. It can be the key of the success of a team or a great barrier leading to a completely failure of a project. To sum up, we can gain a lot from this experience and transform the work environment. We saw how communication connects to everything. To conclude, I would like to let a quote from Jack Welch. If you pick the right people and give them the opportunity to spread their wings and put compensation as a carrier behind it, you almost don't have to manage them. Well, if you are in charge of a team, be a leader, not just a regular boss. Help your team to grow up with you. This will make your team stronger than ever. Thank you.